BCK matchup between the first place Chanute Blue Comets and the second place Labette County Grizzlies. Labette won the opening toss, but they quickly turn it over to the Blue Comets. The Blue Comets are in their road blues with white lettering, and the Grizzlies are in home whites with red lettering and yellow trim. Craner has a ball and passes it over to Babcock, who's a long pass to Lewis. She loses control, but regains it and gives it back to Babcock. Babcock drives, gives it to Lewis. The three-point shot is missed and rebounded by number 33. All right, here come the Grizzlies after the Blue Comet turnover in the opening possession of the second quarter. Number 42, Brandon takes a three-point shot, missed, goes out of bounds off of the Grizzlies, and it's Blue Comet basketball. Babcock gives it over to Craner in the corner. She's trapped and throws it off of one of the Labette County players, and it'll remain Blue Comet basketball. Here's Babcock with it. She gives it over to Wagner. Tries to get it to Babcock in the corner. The pass is touched, but it gets to Babcock. Babcock thinks about the three, decides against it, gives it to Wagner, who does take the three, and it's missed. Rebounded by Wagner. She puts it back up, and that's missed. Rebounded by number 42 of the Grizzlies. She saves it from going out of bounds and gives it to number 10, Stewart, who's going to take it down the court. She tries to give it to number 42, but the pass is overthrown, and but it remains with the Grizzlies. Shot is missed by number 34, Stice, rebounded by the Comets. Babcock dribbles down, takes a three right in number 23 Ryan's face. It's missed, rebounded by the Grizzlies. Stice gives it up underneath to number 34 Stice, and she misses the shot, and it's rebounded by the Comets. Pass way down court to Shonifer is complete, and she gives it right up to Lewis. Nothing's there. They closed off, so Lewis had to pass the ball out to Craner. Babcock does not use the screen. She drives against it and makes the shot. That brought the Comets within 7. Number 10, Stewart drives. The shot's missed. Rebounded by Stewart again. She puts it back up and scores high off the glass. Craner gives the ball up to Lewis in the corner. Lewis tries to dribble to the center of the court, but she is fouled. The foul's called on number 42, Brennan. That's going to be her first personal and fourth team foul, and the Comets will be looking to pass in. Babcock passes it into Craner, but she loses possession of the ball, turned over to number 14, Michaela Forbes. Here come the Grizzlies. Looked like a little bit of a travel over there, but it wasn't called by number 44, Hayward. She gives it up to the top. Then number 55, Sorrell, gets it underneath and goes up with it. It's missed, but she's fouled on the shot. The foul's on number 10, Brianna Wagner. That's her second foul and 7th team foul. She makes the first of her 2 free throw attempts. Coming in for the Comets, number 3, Jacelyn Catron. She's coming in for number 55, Michaela Schonifer. Second shot is made, giving the Grizzlies an 11-point lead. That ties their largest for the night. Wagner takes a corner 3-point shot, and she misses it. Fight for the rebound. It goes out of bounds. The last team to touch it was the Labette County Grizzlies. It stays with the Comets. Bogle gets the ball at the top of the arc, thought about the 3-point shot, decides against it, drives in and gives it to Babcock, who shoots the 3 and misses. An arid pass off the backboard is regained by the Grizzlies. Number 44, Hayward, smartly takes it down the court. Pass is deflected by Craner. It's the Grizzlies maintain possession. Number 55, Sorrell, gets it at the top of the free throw arc, turns around and shoots, and the shot's blocked by Bogle, who gives it up to Babcock, who takes a 3-point shot and makes it. Signs of life here for the Blue Comet offense with 4 minutes left to go in the half. And to stop that momentum, the Labette County Grizzlies head coach called a timeout. Here come the Blue Comets out of the timeout with 4 minutes left to go in the half. They trail by 8 to the Labette County Grizzlies here. Again, this is a battle for a battle of 1 and 2, as the Comets are first place in the SEK with the Grizzlies 1 game behind them. Their 1 loss in conference came to the Comets about a month ago in Chanute. Sorrell makes the shot, extending the lead to 10. It was good play out of the timeout. Here comes Babcock. Gives it over to Catron in the corner, who gives it back up to Babcock. She's going to take it out to the top to reset. Long pass in the corner to Wagner, who takes a 3-point shot and makes it. That's 2 straight 3-point shots for the Comets here, and they now have 12. And trail the Grizzlies by 7. Number 55, Sorrell, drives, and that ball is hit away from her. It remains Grizzly basketball. And the pass is it's passed in to Sorrell, who gives it up to number 42, Brandon, who misses her 3-point shot. Long rebound to the Comets. Babcock drives, goes up with it, misses it. Fight for the rebound. Number 10, Stewart, gets it, and she will take it across the timeline here. The feed to number 34, Stice. She goes up with it, misses the shot, but is fouled, and she'll be shooting 2 free throws here. The foul's on number 10, Brianna Wagner. That's her 3rd personal foul and the 8th team foul. She makes the first one, extending the lead to 8. And here comes the second one. She misses it, rebounded by number 55, Schonifer of the Comets. Babcock fakes the drive, dribbles back out, and takes the three-point shot. It's missed. Rebounded by number 10, Stewart of the Grizzlies. Brandon's in the corner, and she gives it up to number 23, Ryan. The shot's blocked, rebounded by 55 of the Comets. Chanute, she gives it up to Babcock. Babcock long pass across the corner to Lewis. Decides against the three and gives it up to Bogle. Babcock gets the opportunity for a three-point shot in stride. She misses it. Rebounded by number 10, Stewart of the Grizzlies. Fast break opportunity here for the Grizzlies, and it falls. Shot by number 23, Abby Ryan, falls, and they extend the lead to 10 with 1:30 left to go here in this half. Lewis tries to pass it to the top to Babcock. The pass is hit away by the Grizzlies, and another turnover for the Comets. Number 23, Ryan takes the three-point shot, missed. Rebounded by number 10, Stewart. Her shot is blocked by Tyra Bogle of the Comets, and it is Blue Comet basketball here. Babcock drives. Her shot, she misses the shot, but is fouled, and she'll be shooting 2 free throws. The foul is on number 23, Ryan. That's her first personal foul and the 5th team foul. Babcock makes her first free throw. Here comes the second one, and she drains it. Coming in for the Comets, number 23, Craner. She comes in for Babcock. 1:11 left to go in the half, and the Comets trail the Grizzlies 22-14. Pass is hit away underneath by Craner. She gets the ball in a fast break opportunity, guarded by number 14. She goes around her, misses the shot, rebounded by number 33, Dean of the Grizzlies. Brennan passes it into Sorrell. Sorrell drives, but passes it back out to number 14, Forbes. Shot is missed, rebounded by Brennan. Her shot is missed. Saved by Catron of the Comets. It's Blue Comet basketball now. And Catron looks to run point here. She gives it up to Bogle, who will take it across the timeline. Craner hangs back. She has to fix her ankle brace. She runs back down the court quickly. But Jason Lewis takes a three-point shot, missed, rebounded by number 33, Dean of the Grizzlies. They almost lose the ball, but it's saved by Brennan of the Grizzlies. Corner three-point shot missed by number 14, Forbes, and that's the half. The Grizzlies lead the Comets 22-14. Welcome back here to Labette County High School in Altamont, Kansas. We have some SEK basketball here, 1 versus 2 in the SEK conference. The Blue Comets are first place right now at 6-0 in the conference, and Labette County Grizzlies are in second at 5-1. Their one loss coming to the Blue Comets earlier in the year. The Grizzlies lead the Comets right now 22-14 coming out of halftime. It's Grizzly basketball to start the second half, and a three-point shot by number 42, Brandon, is shot and missed. Rebounded by the Comets. Try to get some fast break points here with Craner, but it's missed and rebounded to the Grizzlies. Turnover by the Grizzlies, and it's Blue Comet basketball here. The Comets are in their road blue uniforms with black lettering and white numbers. Corner three-point shot by Jace Lewis is off the mark, rebounded by number 42, Brennan of the Grizzlies. Number 10, Stewart, takes a shot, missed. Rebounded by number 33, Dean of the Grizzlies. She tries to go back up with it, but is fouled. We'll say the foul is on the floor. It's on number 23, Madeline Craner. That's her first personal foul and the first team foul of the half. Again, shot by Brennan is shot and missed. Rebounded by Dean, who tries to get it out, who goes back up with it. Missed, but gets her own rebound. Goes up, but is fouled on the putback. The foul is again on Madeline Craner. That's her second personal and second team foul of the half. She'll be shooting 2 free throws. Her first one is off the mark, wide right. Here comes the second shot. And it's in then out, rebounded by number 10, Wagner of the Comets. She's going to bring it down the court, gives it to Lewis. Thinks about the three-point shot, decides against it, gives it to Craner. Gives it up to Babcock, who takes a three-point shot, missed, and rebounded by number 10, Stewart of the Grizzlies. Pass up underneath to Dean. Is caught, but Dean then travels and turns the ball over and gives it right back to the Comets. 2 minutes in here and no score by either team. Wagner drives, tries to throw it off of a Grizzly, but it doesn't look like it gets there, and it goes out of bounds off the Blue Comets, and it's Grizzly basketball here. Another turnover by the Comets. Shot by number 42, Brandon, is made, extending the Grizzlies' lead to 10. Craner drives and gives it to Wagner, who shoots a three-point shot and makes it. She's heated up here. Her last three three-point attempts have been made. She made 2 at the end of the first half, and the Grizzlies turn it right back over. Craner has the ball. She takes it across the timeline. She doesn't have the numbers. She drives underneath anyway and takes a shot, misses it. Rebounded by number 23. Here come the Grizzlies. Pass into number 33, Dean, is mishandled. Jump ball called, alternating possession to the Blue Comets. Coming in for the Blue Comets, number 24, Tyra Bogle. She's coming in for number 23, Madeline Craner. Tyra drives in, passes it over to Lewis in the corner, thinks about three-point shot, decides against it, drives, passes it to Wagner, who misses it. Fight for the rebound. Shonifer can't hold on to it, and it's rebounded to number 42, Brennan. Pass underneath. The pass underneath to Sorrell. She takes a shot, misses it. Fight for the rebound, and she steps out of bounds with the ball, and it's going to be Blue Comet basketball. Jacelyn Catron comes in for Michaela Shonifer. Lewis gets it in the corner, takes corner three, misses it, but's fouled on the three-point shot. She'll be shooting 3 free throws. The foul is on number 55, Sorrell. That's going to be her first personal foul and the first team foul of the half. Shooting 3 free throws here for the Comets, J.C. Lewis. She misses the first one. And the second one she makes. And the third attempt, she makes it. She gets 2 points out of her 3 free throws, and she brings the Comets within 5. Brennan drives and passes out to the corner to number 14, Forbes, who gives it to Brennan in the corner. Her three-point shot is missed, but the Comets botch rebound attempt, and it goes out of bounds off of number 10, Wagner. Inbound pass to number 55, Sorrell. She gives it back up to number 14, Forbes, who gives it to Brennan in the corner. She fakes a three-point shot, drives, nothing there, gets it back out to Forbes. Sorrell drives and gives it to Forbes on the edge. 23, Abby Ryan with the shot, and she makes it, extending the Grizzlies' lead. Wagner takes a three-point shot. She's feeling it. She misses. Rebounded by number 14, Forbes. Underneath to Sorrell, who passes it back out to number 23, Ryan. She misses that shot and rebounded by Babcock of the Comets. Drive by Babcock. She passes it out to Wagner, gives it to Bogle. Bogle thought about the three-pointer but decided against it. Lewis thinks about it, drives and gives it to Babcock. She uses the screen to set up a long three-point attempt, and she misses it. It's off the front of the rim. Here's Brennan with it in the corner. Feed underneath to number 34, Stice. She gives it right back to the Comets. Babcock picks off a pass. Pass underneath to Catron. She turns around, passes it back out to Wagner, who misses it but rebounds her own shot. Here comes Babcock with the ball at the top. She drives into the middle, tries to get it to Catron, but Catron can't handle the pass, and it's Grizzly basketball. Coming in for the Comets, number 55, Schonifer for number 3, Catron, and number 23, Craner for number 10, Wagner. Much taller lineup in for the Comets now. Number 33, Dean, takes a long two-point shot from the corner. It's missed. Fight for the rebound. Lewis can't get it. It's rebounded by number 12, Lauren Forbes. She goes up with it and makes it. Babcock looking to run some offense here. She pads it over to Bogle. Gets it to Lewis in the corner. Gets it to Craner in the middle. Craner shot it. She shoots it and makes it. Dean takes a long two-point shot again. She misses it, rebounded by number 42, Brennan, who makes the putback. Nobody was around for the Comets to rebound the ball. Timeout called by the Grizzlies. They lead the Comets 31-21. 1:52 left in the third quarter. Here come the Comets after the timeout called by the Grizzlies. They will inbounds the ball. Looks like Craner will inbounds it to Bogle. Bogle picks up to the dribble and gives it to Craner, who gives it to Lewis in the corner, who takes the three-point shot, and it's off the mark. Rebounded by number 14, Forbes of the Grizzlies. She gives it up to 12 Lauren Forbes. Goes out of bounds off the Comets, and it's Grizzly basketball. Inbounds to a wide open number 14, Michaela Forbes. She misses the shot. Rebounded by number 55 of the Comets. Babcock drives and gives it up to Schoenhofer, right underneath, who gets an easy lay-in. 23-31 in favor of the Grizzlies here with 1:10 left in the third quarter here. Stewart drives and gives it up to Forbes, who gets fouled behind. Looks like the foul's on number 23, Madeline Craner. That's going to be her third personal foul. And Brianna Wagner looks to be checking in for Craner here. All right, number 12, Lauren Forbes inbounds the ball here. She gives it up to number 23, who takes a shot on the outside. It's missed. Rebounded by number 55, Sorrell of the Grizzlies, who goes back up with it. Wagner's pass to Babcock is deflected. It's deflected by number 14, Michaela Forbes. Goes out of bounds off of Forbes, and it's Blue Comet basketball. Babcock drives, gets it back out to Lewis. Lewis thinks about three-point shot, decides against it, drives, puts it up, missed, rebounded by number 55, Sorrell. Number 12, Forbes thinks about three-point shot, drives, and gives it back up to Michaela Forbes, who passes it across the court to Lauren Forbes, who travels before she dribbles, and it'll be Blue Comet basketball, down by 10 with 19 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Babcock overshoots Lewis. Taken away by number 55, Sorrell, who gives it up to number 23, Ryan, who lays it in a fast break opportunity here. Here comes Babcock, last second shot, missed. After three, the Labette County Grizzlies lead the Blue Comets 35-23. All right, here come the Blue Comets to start the fourth quarter. They're down by 12. The Comets have shown an inability to score here, and they haven't been able to get any rebounds. Most of Labette's shots or points in that third quarter came off second chance points, and it looks like the Grizzlies will start the quarter with the ball. Number 33, Dean, passes underneath to number 34, Sydney Stice. She puts it up and makes it. Here come the Comets. Brianna Wagner's pass is hit away. She tried to get it to Lewis in the corner, but Five for the ball, jump ball called, and it'll be Blue Comet basketball as alternating possession points that way. Craner comes in for Wagner. Here comes Babcock. She has Craner at the top. Blue Comets now find themselves down by 14 here in this fourth quarter. Lewis takes a corner three-point shot. She makes it. The Comets now need to stop here to see if they can't put back-to-back possessions up. Looks like the Grizzlies try to score them fast break shots, miss, fight for the rebound. Jump ball called. Alternating possession will go to the Grizzlies. Inbound to number 33, Dean. She gives it up to number 14, Forbes, who gives it up over to number 42, Brennan. She makes a three-point shot. Again, 14-point lead for the Grizzlies. Travel call on number 23, Craner. It's a turnover by the Comets. Here comes Stice with the ball. She gives it back up to Forbes, Michaela Forbes. He gives it underneath to Stice, back out to Dean. Forbes in the corner. She takes the shot. Missed, rebounded by Brennan. She puts it back up. Foul on number 55, Shonifer. Again, this is a battle of the first place team in the conference against the second place. The Comets are 6-0 in SEK. The Grizzlies are 5-1. The Grizzlies' only loss in conference came to the Comets earlier, 57-55. Coach Fox called his 1-minute timeout here. Down. Here come the Comets. Brennan will be shooting 2 free throws here. She was fouled before the 1-minute timeout was called. She makes the first one. And the second one, the lead is now 16 for the Grizzlies with 6.5 minutes left to go here in the game. Babcock with it at the top, trying to conduct traffic here. She gives it up to Lewis, who gives it to Craner. She drives to an open Lewis in the corner. She takes a three-point shot, missed, rebounded by Bogle. Her shot's missed, rebounded by Shonifer. She puts it up, misses the shot, but it's fouled on the attempt. The foul is on number 34, Stice. That's going to be her second personal and the second team foul. Shonifer misses the first of 2 free throw attempts. Here comes the second one. Misses it as well, rebounded by the Grizzlies. They lead by 16. You get in the middle to Dean, who passes it back out to Forbes, Michaela Forbes. Again, get it underneath to Dean. Dean looks to work on Shonifer. She doesn't get the shot, and it's rebounded by number 15, Babcock of the Comets. Babcock's dribbling around, gives it to Bogle, who travels and gives the ball up. Coming in for the Comets, number 3, Jacelyn Catron. She's coming in for number 55, Michaela Shonifer. Travel, no travel called. Shot is missed by number 23, Ryan. It's rebounded by number 3, Catron, who gives it up to Craner. Babcock drives. Her shot is missed, but a foul is called on number 40. Foul's on number 34, Stice. That's her third personal foul and the third team foul. Babcock's first free throw attempt is made. And her second. In for the Comets, number 10, Wagner. Blocking foul called by number 2, Lewis of the Comets. It's called on Carson Stewart. The Grizzlies will be inbounding here. Inbounded to Brennan. Ball is taken away by Craner. She gives it up to Babcock, who shoots a three-point shot and makes it. A sign of life here for the Comets as they bring the score of the game within 11. Again, the pass is hit away by Babcock, and they break the press. Forbes has it at the top. She gives it. Number 10, Stewart's pass is missed, rebounded by number 42, Brennan, but is taken away from her by number 3, Catron. That's Blue Comet basketball. Babcock drives, gets it over to Lewis. Lewis takes the three-point shot in the corner, misses it. Long rebound to Babcock, who drives up. She tries to get the foul. She doesn't get it. Ball's hit out of Babcock's hand, and it's last touch by Babcock, and it's Blue Comet basketball. Again, the Comets employ the full court presses. They're down by 11. They get it into number 10, Stewart. Gets number 14, Forbes. She looks to take it across. Brent shot's blocked by Babcock. She gets it back, gives it up. Gives it up to Sorrell, who puts it back up, and the shot is blocked by Catron, but a foul's called on number 3, Catron. That's going to be her second personal and the 6th team foul. Sorrell makes the first of 2 free throw attempts. And here she goes with the second. And it's missed, rebounded by number 34, Stice. She gets it back out to Sorrell. Takes a 2-point shot, missed, rebounded by Craner of the Comets. She looks to give it to Wagner. The shot's hit out of bounds. The shot's hit out of bounds off the Grizzlies, but it's going to stay. It's going to be Grizzly basketball anyway. A turnover as Craner tried to get fast break points to Wagner. Number 23, Ryan, scores too easily in transition, and the lead is back to 14 for the Grizzlies. Corner's three-point shot taken by Lewis, who makes one finally, and now it's 34-45, 11-point lead for the Comets, and the ball's hit away by Babcock. A foul is called on Babcock. It didn't look like there was much there, but they called it either way. The foul's on number 15. That's going to be her first personal on the 7th-team foul, so the Grizzlies will be shooting 1-and-1s from here on out. 3.5 minutes left to go here in the fourth quarter, and the Grizzlies lead the Comets by 11. Dean here shooting a 1-and-1. The first is up. Off the backboard, rebounded by number 42, Brennan. She fight for the ball underneath. Jump ball called. Alternating possession to the Comets. Shonifer's checking in for the Comets. Checking in for number 3, Jason Catron. Craner inbounds the ball to Babcock, who gives it up to Wagner. Tries to get it back to Babcock, but it wasn't there. Craner tries to save it, but it goes out of bounds. Travel is called, and they turn the ball over. It's Blue Comet basketball. Coming in for the Comets, number 24, Tyra Bogle, in for number 10, Brianna Wagner. The Comets trail by 11 here. 3:20 left to go, and they have the ball. Babcock dribbles in, takes the long three-point shot. She makes it. She's starting to heat up here, and the Comets are now within 8. Here's Stice, who gets it underneath to Dean. Dean puts it up, misses it, rebounded by Bogle of the Comets. She has the ball now. 3 minutes left to go in the half, and the Comets are down by 8. This is the closest it's been since midway through the third quarter when the Comets came within 5. She drives, she puts it up. They come within 6 now, 45-39. They're playing the full court press game. The pass over to Stice, who holds the ball above her head here, gives it underneath to Forbes. Forbes loses control of the ball. She gives it to Dean, who takes a shot miss, but timeout called by the Grizzlies. The Comets have come alive here late in this fourth quarter. They brought the game within 6, 45-39. In for the Comets out of the 1-minute timeout, Babcock, Bogle, Lewis, Shonifer, and Craner. The Grizzlies are going to be inbounding the ball. Number 42, Brennan, is going to pass it in. She gets it to Dean at the top. Ryan's guarded by Babcock. Forbes with the ball now, gives it to Dean in the corner, back out to Forbes, underneath to Brennan. Or I'm sorry, that's Stice who puts it up, scores 2, leads 8. Babcock dribbles around everybody, gets it underneath to Shonifer, who puts it up, scores. Blue Comet offense is alive now, and they have brought the game again within 6, 41-47. Here's Brennan with the ball. She decides not to take the drive. Dean now has it at the top. Michaela Forbes did it over to Brennan, who gets it to Stice underneath. Her shot's missed, rebounded by Shonifer of the Comets. Down by 6. Here comes Craner. Craner looks to drive on Dean. Bogle takes a long three-point shot. It's off the backboard and made. 3-point game now. The Comets have come within 3, 47-44. 1:30 left in the quarter. And Coach Fox calls his timeout. Down by 3. It's Grizzly basketball. Looks like number 14, Michaela Forbes, will be inbounding the ball. Not too long ago, the Comets were down by as many as 16 points, and they've fought back to come within 3. Again, they're undefeated in league. Looks like a arid pass, but it's corralled by Ryan over at the sideline. Dean has the ball now, and she gives it up to Brennan. Brennan's going to drive. Gives it to Stiles, whose shot is blocked by number 2, Lewis of the Comets. And this Blue Comet basketball is down by 3 with 1 minute remaining in regulation. Babcock drives and scores, bring the Comets within 1, 47-46. Here comes Brennan. Brennan looks like she's going to drive. There was a foul called. Brennan's going to be shooting 2. It didn't look like she was touched at all. Nonetheless, she will be shooting 2 free throws. She makes the first. Tyra Bogle came in for the Comets for Brianna Wagner. Here comes the second shot. She makes it. 49-46, 3-point lead for the Grizzlies. 50 seconds remaining in regulation. Tyra Bogle's corner 3. She makes it! She makes it and ties the game at 49-all. Forbes with the ball. They've got 10 seconds to get it across. They're playing. Timeout called by the Labette County Grizzlies, and after some 3-point shots here made by the Comets, it's 49-all, 30 seconds left to go in regulation. Here come the Comets, who were trailed by as many as 16 points here late in the third quarter. They've come storming back to tie the game at 49-all with 33 seconds left in the game. Again, this is a battle for first place in the SEK as the Comets hold sole possession. They're a game ahead of the Labette County Grizzlies, who lost to the Comets earlier in the season, 57-55. This game is eerily similar to the Iola game, where the Comets were down by as many as 20 and had to come storming back. They lost that game by 3, and the ball's hit away. Crater has the ball, and it's Blue Comet basketball. She takes it across the timeline. Over and back is called. It's a turnover by the Comets. That I don't know how you can call an over and back there, but there's a turnover by the Comets. Timeout's called by the Comets, and it's 18 seconds left. The Comets are tied 49-all. An over and back was called there on the Blue Comets, and the Grizzlies called a timeout. They're going to have the ball with 18.8 seconds left. They're tied. The Comets and Grizzlies are tied 49 apiece. Stewart inbounds the ball. She gives it to Sorrell. Ball goes out of bounds off the Grizzlies. Off the Comets. Good defense by Craner. Timeout's called by the Grizzlies here. They're going to talk it over. 10.8 seconds left in the game, 49 all. Out of the timeout, the Comets still are tied with the Grizzlies, 49 all. They've come storming back from 16 down. It's Grizzly basketball, as there was an over and back called earlier on the Comets. And it'll be Grizzly basketball. They inbound the ball with 9 seconds remaining in the game. They'll be holding it for the last shot. She drives, takes a 2-point shot, misses it. Rebounded by Craner. And we're going into overtime here. The Comets come back from down 16. It's 49 all, and they're taking this game into overtime. Backdoor violation, but even then it wasn't. Yeah, exactly. All right, the jump ball here in the middle is the Comets trailed by as many as 16 in this game. They came back to tie it at 49 apiece. We're now in overtime, and looks like Craner will be jumping for the Comets and Dean for the Grizzlies. Dean wins the jump. It's controlled by the Grizzlies, number 23, Steyer. 42, Brennan with the ball. Number 10, Stewart drives, almost loses the ball there, but gives it back out to Dean. Try to get it into number 10, Stewart, but foul's called on Shonifer. That's her third personal, and the 9th team foul. Again, it's 1-1 here, as the Grizzlies are in the bonus. Here comes the first, and she makes it. And the second. She misses that one. Long rebound to Babcock of the Comets. Babcock drives, gets to Shonifer underneath. She puts the ball up, but she's fouled by number 34, Stice. She'll be shooting 2 free throws. That's Stice's 4th personal foul and the 4th team foul. Here comes the first. She misses it. She can now tie the game here at 50 apiece. Second half. Missed. Fight for the rebound. It goes out on the Grizzlies. All they had to do was let the ball go out, but instead number 10, Stewart makes a play on the ball, and she steps out with it. It's Blue Comet basketball down by 1. 3.5 minutes left to go in overtime. Ball is inbound to Lewis. Wagner takes the open three-point shot, makes it. 2-point lead for the Comets. This is the first time they've led this entire game, 52-50. Stice gets it. Oh my gosh, no fouls called on number 34, Stice. She's going to take the long 2-point shot. She makes it, tying the game at 52 apiece. all, 2:50 left to go in overtime here. Craner turns the ball over. She travels with it, and it's Labette County Grizzly basketball. Here come the Grizzlies now. Stice takes the 2-point shot at the free throw line. She misses it, rebounded by Craner of the Comets. Babcock drives, creates space, takes a 3-point shot, misses it, rebounded by Dean of the Grizzlies. She's fouled by number 23, Craner, underneath on the rebound. That's going to be Craner's, that's going to be the 10th team foul. They're in the double bonus now, are the Grizzlies. That's her 4th personal. Two free throws coming for the Grizzlies as they're in the double bonus. Looks like the Blue Comets will be checking, or Tyra Bogle will be checking in for the Blue Comets. Dean makes the first of 2. Here comes the second. It's missed, rebounded by Bogle of the Comets. Comets are now down by 1, 53-52. Tyra Bogle's going to drive. Her shot's blocked. It's to the Grizzlies now, 53-52. They lead by 1. They give it underneath to Stice. Stice gives it up to Dean. Dean goes up. Leads now 3 for the Grizzlies, 55-52. 2 minutes left to go in overtime. Timeout called by Coach Fox of the Comets. They're down by 3 with 1:55 left to go. Here come the Comets, down by 3. They have the ball out of the timeout. Looks like Babcock will be inbounding to Bogle. Bogle travels, turns the ball over. Here come the Grizzlies with the 3-point lead. Stice takes the 2-point shot. She makes it, extending the lead to 5. Here comes Babcock, down by 5. She gives it over to Bogle. Bogle takes the 3-point shot, misses it, rebounded to the Grizzlies, number 42, Brennan. She gets the ball across the timeline to Forbes. Gives it up to Dean in the corner. Look content to hold the ball here and take the clock out. Stice takes a 2-point shot and scores. It's now a 7-point lead for the Grizzlies with 1 minute left to go in the game. The Comets aren't out. Here comes Babcock with the response. She makes it. 55-59, 4-point game here. Timeout called, 32nd timeout called. Full timeout called by Coach Fox, down by 4 with 56 seconds left to go in the game. Out of the timeout here, the Grizzlies will have the ball. They're up by 4 with 56.9 seconds left to go in the game. They're in the double bonus. The Comets don't have to foul quite yet. They'll get the ball. No, they won't. Ball inbounds to Bryce. Late foul called on number 10, Wagner of Brennan. 54 seconds left. Minimal time comes off the clock, but their best free throw shooter looks to be going to the line. That's Brianna Wagner's 4th personal foul. And very important free throws here for Brennan. She makes the first one. That extends the lead to 5. And she makes the second one, making a 6-point game in favor of the Grizzlies. 54 seconds left. The Comets are going to have to work fast here. Babcock drives, backs out, gives it to Craner. 40 seconds left. Gives it back to Babcock. She creates room for herself, shoots the 3. She misses it, rebounded by number 42, Brennan. 30 seconds left. The Grizzlies are up. The Comets need to foul. This is not the person to foul. They're going to foul over. They don't look like they want to foul. They're down by 6, and they're not going to foul. Finally, J.C. Lewis fouls. She fouls number 14, Forbes, 20.5 seconds left. Foul came really late as they let about 20 seconds go off the clock here, down by 6. She misses the first of 2. It's JC's 4th personal. And makes the second 7-point game here. It's going to be tough for the Comets to come back from this one. Babcock's not going to touch the ball until she needs to. She's going to let as much time come, or uses. Her shot's missed, and the Grizzlies look like they will be winning this basketball game. We'll have a final score, 62-55. There was a foul here, and 33 Dean will be headed to the line. There's a tie now in the SEK for first place on the girls' side of things, as the Comets and the Grizzlies are tied at 6-1 apiece. First shot by Dean's in and out. And the second one's made, 8-point game now. A great effort by the Comets to come back from 16 down, but they could not. They ran out in the overtime. Babcock's 3 missed, rebounded by Chanute. There's your final, 63-55 in favor of the Labette County Grizzlies. They are now tied and for first place in the SEK.